Would you like more creativity or motivation in your life? In today's video, we're going to dive into just how to do that. How to tap into a portal, a Hindu god, a vibration that can give us more creativity and motivation, energy in our lives, as well as some practices you can use to tap into that. So today we're going to talk about Saraswati. Now, Saraswati is this beautiful Hindu goddess that it actually comes from the mouth of Brahman, and she is his courtess, his wife, and she emphasizes a lot of wisdom and helps people with wisdom, creativity, motivation, and the kind of the longevity energy of it. So as Brahman created everything, everything kind of lacked a little bit of a spark or some color or some soul to it. And so when he created Saraswati, she brought that quote unquote soul, that color, that vibration, that spark into it. And so together creation flowed more fluidly and man came onto the scene in a fuller, more perfected way. And by man, I mean humans, both men and women. So as Saraswati represents wisdom and creativity and self-expression, she is this energy that we can work with to connect with. And she's usually revered as an imagery of being someone a little bit on the softer side. She has kind eyes. She's this energy that's there to help people. And there's been many times when Brahman or a different Hindu god has gone off and done something and then kind of upset the balance of things, and she's had to kind of come bring in the creativity to assist with it and so forth. And so her main significance really is this concept of using wisdom and creativity to pursue sacred arts or sacred purposes. Now, sacred purposes doesn't necessarily mean it is all spiritual or just meditation or working with the four Vedas. It's actually meaning that with a spiritual purpose. So if it's for your job, maybe you're someone that is an entrepreneur and that's a form of creation. As a doctor, that's a form of creation. Maybe you're a teacher, that's a form of wisdom. And there is this belief system that in a lot of life that different teachings have sought that, you spend the first part of your life kind of learning, and then you spend the middle part of your life learning and earning, and then you spend the final third of your life actually returning while you learn. And so that's what she represents a lot, is that she's someone that allows people to learn and step into their creativity, but is also an energy for when people step into retirement or that eldership age or a point in their life where they've learned a lot and they can give back to the world, back to the collective. That is an energy that she's very representative of. And there is many temples that she is in and is representative of. And so part of her practice, or a practice that you can use to tap into this vibration, this energy. See, as a Hindu god, she is a real god and a real vibration that exists in the vibration of all things. And by being that, it's a portal, it's an energy that we can tap into and pull that creativity, pull that wisdom in and work with her, just like you'd work with any other spirit guide or totem animal. And that's a belief I have, that all of the Hindu gods and Norse gods and Greek mythology gods, as well as the archangels and spirit guides and higher dimensional beings like starseeds and so forth, and all these other different things out there, they're all extra dimensional beings, meaning that they are higher vibration than what we might currently be in, and they're here to assist us in raising our vibration. And so they all exist, but they are a vibration that exists externally from us and also internally within us. The reason on this planet we have so many different teachings and vibrations to tap into is to give us ways to recognize the archetypes within ourselves, the vibrations within ourselves, so that we can shift ourselves and make our life better. And when we improve our own life and we step into thriving in our own life, it ripples out to the people around us. And then that ripples out into the world. And so by as each individual person raises their own life and shifts their own consciousness, it shifts the collective consciousness. And so that's a part of it. So diving into some of the practices you can use with Saraswati is free writing, free journaling. So this can either be on your computer where you type, or you get out your journal and you write with your hand, but it's spending 10 to 15 minutes just free writing, allowing whatever thoughts are coming to your mind to just flow. And that allows whatever might be blocking you to kind of come out, but also you can use it in a way of where you think about a creative process or creative energy. You can sit down and go, okay, we're just going to creatively write. What's an idea I have? Oh, an idea about a song. Or, oh yeah, I wanted to build a fence in my backyard, and that fence would need to be, 6 feet high, and this is the intention behind it. And you just kind of let yourself free write. And so the practice here is either you're just letting your mind flow and it's kind of like brain vomit onto the paper, or you pick the idea and the vibration of creativity and you begin to write into that. And I highly recommend you do both from time to time and go back and forth between the two. But when you step into the creativity one, you can do a light meditation where you close your eyes and imagine the image of Saraswati, or you can imagine some creativity vibration and just breathe in, breathe out, just do 7 conscious breaths, and then open your eyes. And for the next 10 to 15 minutes, write with that creative energy. Just let it all come out. Don't worry about punctuation or spelling or getting it, that it has to make 100% sense if somebody else read it. It just needs to make sense to you. And so after you free write it all the way out, then write one sentence of how you're currently feeling or the download you just got. So it's like, oh, I currently feel really sad, or I currently feel really happy, or I just learned this about myself. The download I got is that it needs to be a chain link fence, not a wooden fence. And okay, that's going to require something different. And so you just write that down. And then you can go back and you can look at what you wrote. And if it was just brain vomit, you can go through it and be like, is there any hidden wisdom here, any hidden knowledge, anything I didn't already know that was blocking me or causing an issue, or there might be some golden nuggets in there? And same thing, if you did the creativity way, you go back and you read through it and you look at it and go, okay, now, is this something worth turning into more organized thoughts and doing something with? Or is this just a fun dream spark idea and it felt really great to do that? So either one will tap you more into creativity energy and bring more motivation to you. And so if you have a different project that you need to go do that you're trying to get motivated for, even if it's like, I got to get to the gym, do this practice and then go to the gym. This brings in motivational energy that sparks you and lightens you up, because it also removes anything that's stagnant in your chi, anything that's stuck in your energetic field that's kind of keeping you from motivation energy. It allows it to come out onto the paper, out into the computer, whatever that is. So those are my 2 practices for you. But also learn more about Hindu gods, click this video here. Peace, namaste, have a great day.
Oh, Saraswati, teach us to hear the song of life so bright, so clear. Through our